Hey yo, E-King Fight News. Y'all know what it is, back at it, man. A bit under the weather, but it is what it is. Top of the morning to everybody. Shout out to all the subscribers. And let's get it. Deontay Wilder putting some facts out there that y'all failed to realize. So that's what he had to post on his Instagram. Facts. Every fighter that stepped in the ring with the Bronze Bomber has gotten knocked the fuck out. Point blank. So let's check it out, fans. React to Bronze Bomber saying, you know what? Excuse me for a second. Alright, Kings, don't make excuses. All I need is 6 weeks, period. Oh! And Bronze Bomber, he just confirmed exactly what I just told you guys. This man's willing to fight in August. This Wilder ain't no joke, man. He ain't anybody to be played with. He'll take a fight. Because that's who he is. Because, you know what's funny? Eddie Hearn said, what? We won't be rushed. And Anthony Joshua's, he's not going to let him take 8 weeks training camp for the biggest fight of his life. He needs more time. He needs more time. What kind of hoe-ass A-side is this? Y'all want to prop up and shit. Let's see what this has to say. Haters are all on Deontay Wilder. Let's see what they had to say. Duncan Cross, you fought bums. That's why. See, they can't just put it into perspective. You know? How many fighters have this kind of knockout ratio? How many fighters can say they've knocked out every opponent they've been in the ring with? Every single one. He's taking that shit to the next level because, you know, I remember correctly, Lennox Lewis, he defeated every fighter he's been in the ring with. Deontay Wilder's knocking them all out. That's how dangerous this man is, man. And I mean, Eddie knows it's real. There's a reason why Eddie Hearn is secretly a Wilder fan that wants to promote him. Eddie Hearn wants to sign Wilder. More than anything else. Because he knows the truth, man. He knows the truth. If these two guys get in the ring, you know, Anthony Joshua, he's going to have a really hard time dealing with Wilder's right hand. I'll tell you that right now. Check this out. Talk that shit, champ. They know they don't want no smoke. That's right. Steve Jamilius. That's easy when you're fighting basically nobodies. If you knock Joshua out, I will then tip my hat to you. At Bronze Bomber. Lol, never fought anybody worth mentioning. AJ will make you look silly. Yeah, I think Luis Ortiz should make guys like this shut the fuck up. You know. Okay, Chris Jones says, cause why was I at the show talking about you and I met one of the designers? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Kings don't make excuses. All you need is 6 weeks. What if they offered you the fight in 5 weeks or less? So they're basically saying this dude's lying out his teeth. Now they accuse him of lying. I mean, the one thing I can say is Wilder's position has been consistent throughout this whole negotiations, and Anthony Joshua's hasn't. He hasn't been able to, you know, he went back on his word several times, and Eddie Hearn constantly contradicts what Anthony Joshua says. So, I mean, you want to talk about Wilder's camp being difficult to negotiate with? It's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite, guys. It's the AJ camp. It's the AJ camp. that's hard to negotiate with. And that's just the facts of the matter. I mean, look at what happened to Kubrat Pulev. If you don't know, Epic Sports, basically a relatively unknown promotional company out of New York, outbid Eddie Hearn for the fight that was supposed to take place as an IBF eliminator. Dillian Whyte versus Kubrat Pulev. Epic Sports won the purse bid, which normally would give them full promotional duties, and they wanted to take the fight to Bulgaria. You know, that's Pulev's hometown. Dillian Whyte didn't want no smoke with that. This whole situation, you know, he was only getting 25% of the winning bid, which was about 1.5 million. And end of the day, Eddie Hearn kept giving Kubrat Pulev the runaround. Kept, you know, talking in circles. Kubrat Pulev called him fucking schizophrenic. You know? Basically called him a serial liar. And they're doing the same, you know, they're doing the same exact thing with this Deontay Wilder situation. You know, first it was, oh, he can't fight in the UK. Now it's, oh, we can't fight unless it's Wembley. Oh, we can't fight. We need more time. You know, all this other extra shit that ain't no one trying to hear this extra shit, man. Ain't no one trying to hear it. So that's where we're at, man. That's just where we're at. Not only that, but we've gotten word, shout out to World Boxing News, that Shelly Finkel has finally received that contract damn near 4 days too late. And guess what? Guess what? Eddie Hearn say, hey, if you guys muck around, you guys take your time with this one. We're gonna go right into our backup plan. Our backup plan, you know, we're gonna make that the priority, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. These guys, they don't want the fight. What Eddie Hearn wants to happen is exactly what Boxing Scene put out there a week ago. A week or two ago, Boxing Scene put this information out there that they're gonna end up fighting Alexander Povetkin in Wembley Stadium September 29th. And once again, it's an open secret in boxing, and Eddie Hearn wants to act like there ain't no fucking elephant in the room. Like he hasn't already agreed to you know, stage a fight with Povetkin. I mean, at this, I told you guys, there's a 5% chance that this fight happens next. I mean, I don't even, you know, I can't trust Eddie Hearn at this point. Even if there's a signed deal, I cannot trust that Eddie Hearn has any real intention of putting Anthony Joshua in there with Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua doesn't realize this by now, that man is fucking daft. That man is on some other shit. That dude might be, I don't know if it's drug testing or what it is, but he cannot be this stupid not to realize that Eddie Hearn is clearly buying time, not wanting to make this fight happen. And he may never want to make this fight happen. I mean, how are we supposed to react when Eddie Hearn says he wants the Wilder fight next, but he would rather jump in to his Povetkin fight? This is supposed to be the backup plan, right? It's supposed to be the backup plan. But Eddie Hearn wants to jump right into it. If Wilder takes like a few days to review the contract, what is he trying to say? Like, did he put a deadline on it? What the fuck is Eddie Hearn trying to say, you know? I mean, that's... It's just so... It's very unprofessional. You're talking about unprofessional. What Eddie Hearn's doing right now is the most, like, it's like, it's on the level of fucking petty con artist shit, man. This is fucking fraud right here, what Eddie Hearn's pulling. You know, and the media doesn't want to call him out. You know, boxing scene knows the truth. They know the fucking truth. But it just is what it is. We're just gonna have to wait and see how it all unfolds. Man, Eddie Hearn has this fucking list of excuses that just keeps getting bigger, man. He keeps throwing roadblocks out there. Keeps trying to stall this fight out. You see what he had to say? He said, we want to make this fight happen, but we can't do it in September. We can do it in October, November, but we can't do it in Wembley. So that's not where we want to make the fight happen. So let's just do it in February. Like, that's basically what he's trying to say, man. That's what he's trying to say. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about all you UK Anthony Joshua fans? I want to hear from you. Do you want to see Povetkin and Joshua before Wilder Joshua? That's the question, because those are Eddie Hearn's plans, like it or not. E-King's Fight News. Man, get at Eddie Hearn, man. Fucking flood this dude with, you know, Duck Master or some shit, man. E-King Fight News, man. E-King Fight News. Subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button if you haven't already.